A lot of people think the health of the Salish Sea is just a tale of doom and gloom, and it's not. I'm Riley Starks, and I'm the Executive Director of the Salish Center for Sustainable Fishing Methods. Our job is to educate people about the health of the Salish Sea, the fragility of the Salish Sea, and what steps we can all take to do something about it, to make it a better place. I started crab fishing commercially right out here in 1973. Just graduated from college in political science. I was enrolled in law school at University of Oregon, and I made the mistake of deckhanding on a friend's fishing boat in order to make some money. And I just had no idea there was a world like that out here. And I just sold everything I owned, and I bought a fishing boat, and I started fishing for crab. I was the founding president of a group called the Inner Sound Crab Association, and we tried to address some of the problems. One of the things that we could see was that the bottom trawlers, there were 16 that were working out here, and the bottom trawlers were going into Birch Bay after flounder at exactly the time when the Dungeness crab were molting, and so their shells were like paper, and they were completely defenseless. The dragger would go through and bring up his bag, and you could just see jelly of soft-shelled crabs just oozing out of the bag. Our group hired a helicopter, and we filmed that happening, and we gave it to Fish and Wildlife. I'm not going to say this was the reason that the policy changed, but it helped a lot to see what damage they were doing. 16 years later, they managed to ban all the bottom trawlers, not just here, but up and down the Salish Sea. When you go sports crabbing, you find just big crab, big.
This guy's big.
In fact, last summer, I handled the biggest crab I've ever handled in my life. It was magnificent, and it wasn't an anomaly. It shows that the Dungeness crab population is healed. You can see the results of good policy and strong political will. It was very difficult for Fish and Wildlife to retire those bottom trawlers. We give people some tools to make a difference, and we show them firsthand why. We take them out crab fishing, we ask them to get their sport crab permit. We bring a chef and a winemaker to our beach, and we take water right here, and we boil the crabs in it on the beach, and we sit down and eat. So there's no better way to experience the Salish Sea than that. That gives you a reason to want to make a difference, to want to protect what we have, because what we have is amazing.
How big? 9, I think, or a 9-incher.
I know it sounds like hyperbole, but honestly, these are the best Dungeness crab in the world. So our job is to educate the public about the things that we know can make a difference in the Salish Sea, but we can't do it alone. We need your help. Remember that good policy and strong political will can change the future. We've seen it happen. We can do it again.